Alright, what's up everybody? My name is DeltaWolf556 and we are back with episode 57 of my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. So last time we were in Red Rock Canyon and we helped out the Great Khans quite a bit. We've done pretty much everything we can with them for now. Like I said in that episode, there's one more quest we can do with them, but we got to progress through the main story a little bit more. And yeah, that was pretty much it. We also managed to get a pretty cool Deathclaw gauntlet out of it, which is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be there, but we were able to pick up the schematics for it from the Great Khan Armorer in the Great Khan Armory. We also finally got around to crafting the Rar's Talon from Lonesome Road that I completely forgot about because I didn't meet the unarmed skill requirement when I initially acquired Rar's Talon. But now we obviously have a 100 in all of the skills. So yeah, other than that, you're probably wondering why we're back in Camp Searchlight. Well, I will tell you why we are back in Camp Searchlight, and I believe that's the church we need to go to right now. Yes, so a few episodes ago, I think it was episode 52, was when we did an eye for an eye, where we helped out, where is he at? First Sergeant Astor, he's over there somewhere. You know, collect the dog tags off of all the, NCR ghoul troopers around here, as well as clearing out and getting revenge on the Legion in Cottonwood Cove. One other quest that is available in Camp Searchlight that I completely forgot about, and I oftentimes do completely forget about it, is, I believe it's this church. This is the church on the west side. There's a cellar that'll lead us inside, and we can do a quest called Wheel of Fortune. It's a nice, fun little quest that, like, kind of takes you around, you know, forces you to, like, explore Searchlight. Which is nice. It's a great little quest, and obviously that's what we're going to be doing today. But before we head in there, I just want to mention one other thing. You might notice that New Vegas might be looking a little crispier, might be looking a little smoother to you, and you would be, in fact, correct. Because while I was off-screening, obviously, I was getting a couple of new mods, which you will see them during this video at some point or another. And I went into the game to test it, to make sure that the mods were working and they weren't, like, broken or, you know, non-functional. And, you know, they are working, by the way, just so you know. But I came into the game and I was like, why does New Vegas feel so smooth? Like, why is it so buttery smooth? It's amazing. And then I decided to press Windows G, which, if you don't know what that does, that opens up the Xbox game bar, like that. And you can look at your, you know, your performance things, such as your frame rate. I mean, it's not really optimal right now, but for some reason New Vegas decided it wants to run at 144 FPS, more or less. Obviously it's running more like 120 right now, but that's besides the point. And if you're not too familiar with how Bethesda games typically work, is the game speed is tied to the frame rate. So what that means is if your frame rate is running at anything above 60, for some reason the game goes supersonic crackhead speed, and your character is just flying around the map like supersonic, and the physics objects are bouncing around all over the place, and characters, they will finish their, like, talking animations when you speak to them, like, in the blink of an eye, but then, like, obviously you gotta wait for their, dialogue to actually finish being said, and it's just a weird experience. I remember that when I first played New Vegas on a PC, and I didn't realize that was even a thing because I turned off VSync, and yeah, the game was running at like 600 something FPS, but it was also, like I said, running at supersonic crackhead speed, and it was not great. So I didn't think that I could ever play it at above 60 FPS, and I was really surprised. So I'm not sure what happened to the game. And like I said, those two mods I got, they have to do with gunplay, not performance or frame rate or anything. And I highly doubt they had anything to do with it, but, you know, I don't know. What do I know? So yeah, I'm not really sure why my game decided it wants to run at 144 FPS instead of 60, and why the game is not running at supersonic crackhead speed. I am not sure. I am very confused. Just as confused as you guys are, but hey, we'll see. This is the first episode recording it like this, so we shall see how it goes. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and, well, first of all, let's clear our radiation up, because I've been accumulating a lot of radiation there. We'll pop a Radix for good measure. And now, we will head into the storage area, and, well, the NCR storage area, and then we will commence the quest for today's video. Hello? Anybody home in the NCR storage? Ah, hello, Logan.
Who the fuck are you?
Your mother. I could ask you the same thing, though.
Name's Logan. What the hell do you want?
Nothing. I'm just passing through.
You must be crazy if you're just passing through this place.
Are you looking for something?
That's none of your damn business.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe I can help.
Look, if you really want to help, either get the fuck out of our way or hack that damn computer over there.
Hack a computer, you say? I can do that. Easy peasy, no problem. But what are you looking for in the computer?
The location of some radiation suits. I found an inventory list that says they should be here, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. The computer should know what happened to them.
Well, I'll check it out for you.
Yeah, you do that.
I will.
Hello.
Alright. So he wants us to hack this NCR storage database. Well, that is, like I said, easy peasy, no problem. There we go. Computer hacked. Alright. Alrighty. Current inventory. Status is unknown. Log entry 1836. Camp Searchlight Quartermaster's log entry 1836. Supplies being shipped to the camp recently are lower than usual. I asked the comm officer if there were any problems with the communications, and he insisted that everything was fine. I contacted our supply base and was simply told that all inventory requests were being filled and that every item on my request list had been shipped to the camp. Either I'm being lied to or someone is intercepting my shipments. I'll have to look into this matter further. Log entry 2257. During my off-duty hours, I decided to investigate the trade route being used to bring the supplies to the camp. I met a traveler on the road and asked him if he had seen any NCR supplies bound for Camp Searchlight. He told me he had seen some NCR crates being moved somewhere outside of Nipton, but he didn't seem to know where they were being taken. He also mentioned that the men with the supplies didn't look like NCR soldiers. Next time I have enough time off, I'll have to make my way to Nipton to see if anyone there knows where the supplies are at. Then access safe. Safe is now unlocked. Now we can take all that stuff. Very cool. Real quick, I'll just loot up what I can find around here. So, I found the location of the radiation suits.
Tell you what, bring us those suits and you can come with us while we loot the town. You can keep a share.
I can do that. Or, speech of 50, I'd better get a bigger share for this.
Alright, fine. But you gotta bring us those suits first.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Just go already.
So, now we gotta head on over to Nipton. So, as we all know, everyone in Nipton has been killed by the Legion, who was previously here. And the only other living person is in the Nipton trading post. So, naturally, we gotta speak to Boxcars.
What is it this time?
Well, for one, do you know anything about some NCR supplies?
I saw some Legion assholes carrying crates to a cave north of here. May have been NCR shit. I don't fucking know.
And then, number two, I never told you, but I took care of that slave caravan.
You know what I'd be real excited about? If you'd showed up and saved me before they smashed my legs. Now, why don't you fuck off and let me sleep, hero? That'll be real exciting, too.
Thank you, Boxcars.
Later.
I like how he's always nice, and he's like, later. Alright. So now, we have our destination, a cave to the north of here. And right up here on our left, we got the hidden supply cave. We also got a hollowed out rock with some 5.56. Only 9, but still, that's better than nothing. And, ooh, it's locked. Alright. Guns out, just in case. Alright. It doesn't appear like there's any, yeah, looks like we're pretty clear. Got some radiation and other supplies in there. I'll take that. There's the radiation suit package, which is what we need. And we can take a radiation suit of our own, but we don't really need it. Hey, Logan, I got your radiation suits.
It's about damn time. You ready to go?
Yep, I am ready.
Good. We're going to the police station first. Here's the key. We'll follow you there. And just so you know, I'm not leaving town until I get what I came for. If you decide to go wandering off somewhere else, don't expect me to follow.
Alright, sounds good to me. Now, I really want to make an Among Us joke. However, I have made way too many Among Us jokes, so I'm going to demonstrate some self-control here and not make an Among Us joke. So let's go ahead and head to the police station. Dang, these NPCs looking kind of sus. Alright, we got some red compass sticks over here. Looks like we get to see the new mods in action. It doesn't seem to really affect the 10mm that much. Ooh, some Radaway, that's good. So basically what they are is there's the individual weapon recoil. So like instead of all the weapons having like the same like hip fire recoil animation, where they just like bop and it doesn't like fit in with the weapon's firing speed and whatnot, you know, fixes that. And what is going on there? Nice little missing textures. And then the other mod is like iron sight recoil animation. So you got a little bit of recoil when you're aiming down your sights instead of it just you know, being perfectly still. The 10mm SMG doesn't really have a whole lot of recoil to begin with, but it'll be a little more obvious with other weapons. We'll give the assault carbine a go, so let's head on inside the police station. Sounds like we got some ghouls in here. Oh yeah, the iron sight recoil animation is a lot more obvious with the assault carbine.
Who's there?
Maybe I'm just jumping.
They should take care of that one. There we are. Alright. We'll find Logan. Hello, Logan.
What do you want now?
So what exactly are we looking for here?
Anything branded by the NCR related to weapons, computers, or radios.
Alright, you got it. Well, let's start with this, like, weapon and radio storage room. So we got 3 NCR frag grenades on this bottom shelf right here, followed by an NCR grenade rifle on the crates next to it. Got some NCR computer parts here, some NCR radio parts here, some more NCR computer parts here, some more NCR radio parts in this desk, an NCR 10mm pistol here, and if I remember correctly, one of these jail cells, it might be the very last one, has a, yep, there it is, a 9mm SMG, an NCR one. And then before I forget, I believe it's this bathroom stall has some NCR toilet bowl water. Delicious. I think this is everything, Logan.
All right, we can move now. Here's the key to the fire station.
So here we are at the Searchlight Fire Station. So we'll go ahead and head on inside. But before we do, we're going to crouch because we got ourselves a little mini boss battle against a giant Rad Scorpion Queen. Well, it wasn't much of a boss battle, but we defeated a Rad Scorpion Queen. That might be the first Rad Scorpion Queen that I've seen this game. But we could take a couple of fire axes and some bunch of fire helmets and some Radaway and a weapon repair kit. I did not realize that was there. But then if we take a look over here, we'll find some dead legionaries on the ground. So they both have their ears, obviously, so we'll just rip those off their heads. But they also have the Legion Orders. And yeah, this one also is a copy of the Legion Orders as well. The guards at Camp Searchlight have been leaving holes in their patrols at night. You are to enter the camp and go directly to the fire station. Once inside, you will find several canisters. Open as many of them as you can and report back to me. Obviously, they were only armed with machetes, and they came face to face with Rad Scorpion Queen. Obviously, they didn't survive. But if we take a look in like these little containers, you can see that there's like some kind of like rods, or you would think like maybe they're like missile pods or something. No, they're not. But if you look at the truck, you can see it's a nuclear waste disposal truck. Not really entirely sure why they're here. I know that there's a terminal entry, and I believe the fire chief's computer that like kind of explains a little bit more about what this is. But these are actually basically it's just nuclear waste. But yeah, we can go ahead and find that once we head inside the actual fire station itself. So basically, in the fire station, we're looking for the exact same kind of stuff as we were looking for in the police station, like various NCR supplies and whatnot. I believe this is the fire chief's office. So here on this shelf, we can find some NCR frag grenades, as well as an NCR submachine gun, and some NCR Radaway. So I was correct. This is, in fact, the fire chief's office. So we'll go ahead and unlock his terminal and read the entry I was talking about. So Chief Fire Officer Report number F1-218. The local police department diverted several trucks from San Ono Fair carrying nuclear waste to Searchlight this morning. I didn't get all of the details, but I heard something about bombs going off nearby and that the trucks were being diverted for safety reasons. 2 of them were housed here at the fire station. The third had to continue on to somewhere else because we didn't have enough room to accommodate them all. For some odd reason, it was headed toward Cottonwood Cove. I don't know what he's planning on doing with it down there. And as we know, there was in fact a semi-truck, not the same kind of truck that's like downstairs in like the where like the fire trucks would be parked at. It was more like a semi-truck, and in the back of that semi-truck's trailer, there was a bunch of radioactive barrels. Obviously, we dumped them all into Cottonwood Cove as a sort of way to get revenge for First Sergeant Astor. But yeah, I really like that little storytelling. It's pretty cool. I really like it. And this stall right here with the dead body should have knock knock. There it is, the unique fire axe. There it is, knock knock. It's a pretty nice looking fire axe we got. We can repair it with the whetstone as well as those other fire axes we picked up from downstairs. So I think I mentioned it in Lonesome Road, but this is one of the only locations where you can actually find irradiated food and stuff. So like there's irradiated water, there's irradiated beer and whiskey and all sorts of different various foods and stuff that are irradiated. But on this table, we got an NCR 10mm pistol. Right here, we got an NCR pressure cooker. We got an NCR toaster. In this duffel bag here, we got 2 NCR computer parts. And in this duffel bag, we have 2 more NCR computer parts, as well as a bunch of microfusion cell. And 3 plungers, for some reason. And right here, we got some NCR radio parts. Hey, Logan, I think I found everything I could.
What do you want now?
This is all I could find.
All right. Thanks for the help. Time to die, loser.
What? They're turning on me.
Found.
And there we go. pretty easy quest there. And now literally everything that we brought him, we can literally take all of it. So obviously, I'm gonna take as many. Okay, now we're overweight. Well, whatever. That's okay. This is what we brought Rex. This is what we brought Rex for. That's pretty much all there is to this quest. So yeah, that's pretty relatively short episode. I will say that's a pretty nice face there. But yeah, I like this quest. It's nice and simple, not too complicated. You know, your first time doing it, you might not expect them to like turn on you. I mean, you know, Logan is kind of an asshole, so like maybe you could have expected it, or like, you know, maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't have expected it, but you know, you would not have been surprised by him doing that, you know. But I like it, you know, because it kind of forces you to like search the police station and the fire station. You know, otherwise you'd have to, I think you have to unlock them. I don't know how hard or like what level the locks would be, but obviously if you do the quest this way, you can get in here for free, or not really for free. You can get in here with just a key, and then when you go into the fire station in the bathroom, you can get knock knock, the unique fire axe, which is pretty cool. I definitely am looking forward to editing the video, because then hopefully I can see how much better it'll look for you guys, if it does at all. But at least for me, playing the game will be a much buttery, smooth experience. Like I was talking about, because I get to play at a slightly higher frame rate now. I say slightly higher, but, you know, the difference between 60 and 144 is quite noticeable. Quite noticeable indeed. So hopefully it doesn't really ruin anything with, like, the actual recording, because that would be most unfortunate. That would be most unfortunate indeed, because then, like, this entire video would be not as good of quality. But if it doesn't seem to be any different from previous videos, then obviously I'm just going to continue to record my videos like I did with this one, which will be nice. Worst case, I just limit the frame rate to 60, and then I just pretend like that never happened, you know, and then we never talk about that ever again. So yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all we're going to be doing for today's video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. If you happen to be new, I would appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I will catch you guys later. DeltaWolf, out.